Hey Deckers, Manor Lords released today and it's already proving overwhelmingly popular. This is absolutely crazy. The sheer scale of this game and detail is just absolutely insane. Look at this. If I zoom out to where I am on the map, you can see the outline of what I've built up so far. And then I can zoom all of the way down to a character style level, and it's all in incredibly good detail. Now you may notice that it's staying at 30 frames per second. It's a rare instance where I am going to recommend that we actually cap this one at 30 frames per second in game and also on the deck for those that can do it. Keep it in borderless full screen. You can have FSR quality on if you want just that little bit more stability, but I have found that you can actually just turn this off with the 30 FPS cap and keep it on TAA. But if you do want to push up to 40 FPS when it is available, then keep that FSR on quality or XESS on balanced. Max frame rate 30 in game, medium sharpening, high shader quality, medium shadow quality and post-processing, and then you can keep high for balanced light approximation as well as keeping volumetric clouds on, and with the terrain textures and view distances all on high as well. Overall, this has given me a good balance of gameplay where I could forget that I was playing on a Steam Deck for the most part. As there is no controller implementation, you will need to be using the trackpad and the right and left triggers, but once you get used to it, it's actually incredibly easy to just play the game. I can see there are going to be a few community mappings on this, especially around rotating the camera, which is just one way on Y currently, which can be a little bit frustrating, but for the most part you don't really need to rotate around too much. And using that trackpad with the right trigger as the left click will get you through most of the game. The sheer scale and time that it takes to build up in this game though, you can see why it's appealing to a lot of people, and they even have a walk around mode. It takes a little bit getting used to, it's a little bit sensitive on the view scale. It is experimental, it does warn you it could be a bit glitchy, but being able to run around your town and look at all your workers and peasants and everything going on around is just incredible, and just look at the quality as well, it's absolutely insane. Running on the Steam Deck, it does dip below 30 frames per second when we're down at this level, but if you don't have the FPS counter on, you're not really going to even notice. Overall, this is performing very well on the Steam Deck, and considering it's early access, I can only imagine how much better this will be as the game progresses. Takes quite a bit of getting used to the gameplay wise though, so don't go in thinking that it's going to be SimCity. It's much more detailed than that. And just look at the transition into winter where everything becomes snow covered. It's absolutely beautiful. Complete whiteout changes a lot in the game, from where you're foraging to how everything actually looks and behaves. Let us know in the comments below if you can be diving into this one, and if you do get a community map up, feel free to come back and share it so people can go and find it. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.